Right then. It's an exciting one. It's the last boxing update that we're gonna get. It's the last week. Last week, I'm fighting this week. Later in this video, you will see some footage of me fighting, hopefully. It's gonna be a busy one. It might be a longer video because there's all sorts going off. It's very exciting. Stay tuned for all sorts of stuff through this video. There'll be donations. There's matchup day. Who am I fighting? How much weight have I lost? Me actually fighting. It's an exciting one. Make sure you watch all this video. As of recording this, it's literally matchup day. So I'm recording this on the Monday before I fight on Saturday. So today I find out who I'm fighting. That's based on how much I weigh. So here is my weight info. As you can see, I started out at 220 pounds. That's 15.7 stone. That's not 15 stone 7 pounds. It's 15.7 stone. I'm sure you can figure out what that is in stone and pounds. I'm not going to do that though. And basically it was 100 kilograms. If I change these to decimals, it was 99.8 kilograms. I can't believe I used to weigh essentially 100 kilos. That blows my mind. I didn't realize I was as heavy as I was. My weight at the weigh-in was basically 190 pounds. That's 13.6 stone, 86.2 kilograms. That's the measurement that they took when I weighed in at the gym. My current weight is 185 pounds, 13.2 stone. I've lost almost another half a stone since I weighed in. I'm now just under 84 kilograms. I'm not really planning on losing any more weight. There's a reason why I've not lost too much weight between the weigh-in and now, because I don't want to be too light. I want to be able to make sure I can hit hard enough, but I didn't want to focus too much on maintaining my bulk because that could come at the sacrifice of some fitness, and I want to make sure that I'm going to be as fit as I possibly can in the ring. I hope that all makes sense. I hope that's interesting. I think we might be getting weighed in again at the matchups, which I'm actually going to go and do now. Matchups have happened. I know who I'm fighting now. It's very exciting. There's been some photos taken of the matchup night. Very interesting. We got to see everyone finding out who they're fighting. My thoughts at this point is I'm confident. I'm not overly confident, but yeah, I'm confident it'll be tough, but I'll manage to do it. I'm excited. I wish it was Saturday right now. I'm just excited. Yeah. I don't know. It's the day before fight day. I thought I would see how much I weigh. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty interesting. So it turns out that's essentially 182 pounds. I can't believe it. So I've basically lost 38 pounds in 9 weeks, I guess. I know this might sound a bit cocky or a bit, arrogant or something, but I'm super proud of myself. I've not even fought yet, and I still think that's incredible. Yeah. We're at the point where it's the day before my fight. This could be the place where I start playing emotional music, but I'm not going to. It might seem a bit silly to some people that I've potentially made such a big deal out of this compared to what some people might consider it as. As my final sort of thoughts to mention before going into the fight, I did want to say that to me, there's a lot more to this than just a bit of fun or something to do, or just raising a bit of money for charity. It's a good thing. There's a lot more to it. It's been a great way and a big proving ground for multiple things. It's obviously been a big success in helping out in the fight against an indiscriminate enemy in cancer that it's affected too many people that I know and care about, I think, at this point. I've not even actually known too many people with cancer. The fact that I've known any that have either suffered from severely or died from cancer, that's too many anyway. So it is that, and that is huge in itself, and that's more than worthy in itself. But if I'm being selfish, which you're gonna have to let me be for a second, it's hugely helped me personally. It's given me the motivation to get off my ass and do something good for me. It's given me some time to have a big enough excuse to say to people, look, I'm doing this thing for me. It's important for these other reasons. It raises money for charity and things like that. And that's a good enough excuse to work hard on myself. I got very fat over lockdown. I got very fat for my standards at least, and I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't completely unhappy with it. I think at the time I was thinking a lot like, well, it doesn't matter. I didn't have much reason to be fit in any way. I didn't care, and I still kind of stand by that. But this has given me definite reason. I've lost nearly 40 pounds. It's just been good for my health overall. And although that is a good positive, I think the main thing this has helped with, at least for me personally, has been by far more my mental state. It's helped me get back into a mindset of working to better myself and working towards something that I like and care about. That's what drives me in life, and I think a lot of people could maybe learn from that. I know I have. Bettering myself at a skill, bettering myself physically has just bettered my mind and how I feel in it overall. I've been through some really terrible, depressive episodes. Obviously, lockdown doesn't help, but even on top of that, it's been quite bad. I was once in a choir, and I don't think I've ever said it publicly necessarily, but I think that was actually massively detrimental to my mental health. I attribute a lot of crippling anxiety to it, because whether people think it or not, there was a lot of pressure in competitions and performances when I was in that choir. Not just that. I don't want to just say all my issues are blamed on that. I also don't want to say that that's a negative thing overall. I just want to say that it was negative for my mental health in a lot of aspects. It might not be for everyone, probably isn't for everyone, but it was for me. Loads of things, such as pressure when I was gaining qualifications, which all young people have to do, moving into the adult world, pressure put on myself through expectations I have of myself. That one's not really gone away yet. It meant that my anxiety was really bad. Really bad. I had awful stage fright. I felt like I was having a heart attack on multiple occasions. I've fainted before. It's caused me some issues. I kind of got over it when playing on stage again a bit. I still felt those things every time I was going on stage, but I at least made a step on the journey of being able to combat the anxiety that I'm living with. And honestly, this is my biggest and kind of main test at putting all that stuff behind me, realising that I struggled with some anxiety when it comes to all those things that I had in the past, taking on a new challenge and confronting it head on. I'm already very proud of what I've achieved in that aspect, more than anything else I've done, I think. So that's my last thoughts before I fight. I know I'm acting like I'm fighting for a world championship, but to me, because it's getting over all those issues I've had, it means more to me than that. So I hope people understand that and why it's so important to me. Now that I've told everyone that, I hope everyone who's supported realises how much their support means, not only for fighting cancer, but in a way, I also kind of personally and like say selfishly take it as supporting me in fighting these mental issues I have had. Yeah. Thanks. Right then, that's enough chit-chat. As of recording this clip, I have completed my fight. It's happened, and that's why I've lost my voice. So that's another reason not to keep talking. I'm going to work on cutting together the best version of the fight video I can, because I think the event organisers record it, and also a friend of mine record it as well, so I'm going to cut that together, and I'm going to react to that in a separate video. For this video at least, next up you'll see some highlights from it, and I don't know, maybe I won, maybe I didn't, let's see. There'll be the winner announcement at the end of the highlights as well. So let's get on with that, and I'll speak at you again after.
Why you gotta go and let me down like that, hey, down like that, oh why you go and let me down like that, hey, down like I was nothing but loyal to you right from the start. You changed up on me as soon as things were getting hot. I've only seen the light despite us being in the dark, and you let me down like that, yeah, down like that, oh
yeah, I want that knockdown. Fuck up the system, make it shut down. I'm cold with this, slow man down like Freezer. Wanna backstab like Freezer, dictate death like Caesar. Always come through with a beat, gotta do a lot of trouble me. Visionary still want tunnel me, me the unit that will chuckle me. Devilish views when they're aiming at the prophet, I meant to pain to you nothing. Remember what I said when that pussy tried moving with the ops? Like bad with the blocks, nigga.
Why you gotta go and let me down like that, hey, down like that, oh why you go and let me down like that, hey, down like I was
took it to the charge. Now I'm rocking with the biggest, and I'm fucking with the boss. I'm out.
Why you gotta go?
Contest number 8 goes the distance, and the final round was described by your referee as one of the best white-collar rounds he's seen this year, ladies and gentlemen. So then we go to your judge for his decision. He judges the bout in favour of your winner in the blue corner, Chico Buccaroni.
There you have it. That's that done. Enough of me banging on about it all the time. That's all I've been able to talk about and think about for the past few months. I won. Okay, I won. I knew I would. I did exactly what I thought I'd do. My opponent is such a good guy. He gave me a really good fight. He didn't make it easy. It meant that I feel like I've earned a victory. All the effort actually went towards something. There's 1,000 things I could say and I could tell you, but this video would go on for a year. It ended up being a fantastic night afterwards and everything. It was absolutely perfect in every way. Everyone got on nice and friendly afterwards. We're all, you know, good friends, wishing each other, you know, congratulations, all of that sort of thing. We went out celebrating, drinking in the bars that were nearby and all of that. We've got a favourite bar that we like to go to at the end of the night, the people who I go out with if I ever go out drinking. It was honestly perfect because a lot of the lads from the boxing event also went there to end their night. We'd not planned it or anything, but it just somehow we all ended up going there, and we had a few drinks together. You know, we were merry, and then we went back and had a good kip. Honestly, it was really snowy everywhere, and I actually got hurt more from falling over in the snow than I did in the fight. So I'm not going to say anything else other than thank you to everyone that's even just watched these videos, that came to watch me fight, that donated money, even if you just said well done, everything. Thank you to anyone who's contributed in any way. No more boxing talk for a long while. That's a lie. I'm going to do a reaction to the fight at some point. That might be a long time until that video's ready, but we'll see. Yeah. Thank you. We're done. I'm going to get lots of sleep now.